Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back to reality after the long holiday weekend. Lisa, Dillon here with you. Of course, we're live most weekday mornings. We've kind of been a little off because of the holiday and could be for the rest of the week as well. Of course, it is Monday, July 8th. I can't believe that already. Live on Facebook. It stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. That's how we do it. We also make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Look for the Inform Minute or anywhere that you find your podcasts. All right, lots to talk about locally with our own weather because we have a big heat wave coming up. But first, the big story today, Hurricane Beryl made landfall.
Yeah, so Beryl made landfall this morning just before 4 a.m. It made landfall in southeastern Texas, not necessarily southern Texas. Matador, I gotta look at the exact name. I don't have it on my. It starts with an M, and it's a little small coastal town. Is where it officially made landfall. Okay. And now it's moving inland. Houston's beginning to get hit by a lot of heavy rain, heavy winds. There's been some wind gust reports along the coast of Texas this morning of over 90 miles per hour.
Wow.
So that's very strong. Yeah, and the storm surge too. That's just the storm surge is ocean water being pushed inland by the storm. That's a big factor that's happening too along the coast. But it's continuing to push its way to the north, and it will be in northern Texas already by this afternoon, out of Houston, out of southern Texas here in just a handful of hours. And then pushing up to the north into parts of the Midwest, into the Appalachians. However, definitely weakening, just to turn into some showers and thunder, as of course the hurricanes do weaken once they hit land. So, but Category 1 hurricane this early in the season for a B-named storm doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, right. You talked about that history making so early. Can you talk? It really did a lot of damage in Jamaica. It was a lot stronger when it hit Jamaica.
It was, yeah. It was a Category 4, Category 5, depending on exactly when you looked in Jamaica. Now it hit Texas as a Category 1, so it's a much, much weaker storm, thankfully. But the ocean, it's very warm for this time of year. That's why it was such a strong storm when it hit Jamaica. The earliest Category 4 on record, the earliest Category 5 on record. And that's all just because of how warm the ocean waters are. So. And
you mentioned it, but the storm surge, a lot of headlines right now continuing that could still be deadly.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's probably
it's weakening,
the most,
but still an issue.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most kind of like under the radar type things about hurricanes is the storm surge. It's just the ocean comes in, it just pushes feet of water, 4 to 7 feet, or depending exactly where you are, of water just gets pushed inland. And you can imagine what if it happened if you had 4 feet of water in your front yard.
Yeah,
that's kind of what the storm surge is all about. It's kind of it's a scary thing. You don't really think about it, but that's what hurricanes do. They push all that water inland.
Okay, and you'll continue to track it, our whole storm tracker weather team, of course, as it moves. And like you said, you're going to continue tracking the rain and the wind. And I did hear some reports, possible tornadoes. Does that make sense? That it would spin up something
all
like
down
that?
there. So hurricanes are just spinning in nature. They're low pressure systems, and because of that, they do a lot of spin ups within those bands. So they're really tough to detect and whatnot. But yeah, definitely tornado risk, not only in Texas, also Louisiana, Arkansas into today, just with how the storm is going to move. So something to definitely watch.
Okay, and bringing it back home, today, locally, we've been talking a lot, kind of being stuck in this cycle of, kind of nice, but then pop-up showers. And then we know heat and humidity is on its way. Today is going to feel pretty warm, though, compared to what we're used to this summer.
Yeah, temperatures warming up, upper 70s, low 80s, a little bit of humidity. And once again, we'll have those few stray showers that, like you said.
Can't go a day without rain.
No. Another thing tomorrow with those stray showers again tomorrow. And then moving on into towards the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, especially into the weekend, heat and humidity. It's going to be very, very humid, hot. I'll say it. Temperatures in the 90s. For some people, 90 degrees isn't hot, but for me it is. And I'll have dew points in the 70s. It'll probably feel like 100 degrees to the weekend. It's going to be very hot. So heat is on its way. And it's all coming from the southwest. I should mention yesterday, Vegas hit 120 degrees. It's the hottest temperature they have ever recorded in their history. So it's we're not going to get that warm, but still heat, which we haven't seen this summer.
No.
They only got up to 90 a couple of times, and
we've been begging for it, but now from Thursday and Friday we're going to be complaining. You know that, right?
You definitely will be. But by Friday, we'll be like, all right, I'm sick of it.
We're done. All right, thank you, Dillon. All right, of course, we'll continue tracking the hurricane and in the aftermath throughout the day. So be sure to join us for all of our WDAY newscasts. In other news headlines this morning, today a Minnesota mom accused of killing her 3-year-old daughter will appear in court for a plea hearing. Prosecutors accused 28-year-old Suwad Ali of punching and suffocating her daughter at her Pelican Rapids home. She's charged with murder in the second and third degree. It's a story we've been tracking for you for quite some time. In October, an Otter Tail County judge ruled Ali incompetent to stand trial after a court-ordered mental health evaluation, but that decision was reversed in May. Stick with the news leader for updates on what happens in court today. Right now, the Cass County Sheriff's Office is still asking for your help finding a missing woman. It was sent out as a silver alert. It's still in place. 48-year-old Leda Mae Golden has been missing since Friday. Deputies say she was last seen walking away from the Good Samaritan Society in Arthur. She was heading south. Golden is described as about 5 feet tall, 105 pounds, with brown eyes and brown hair. She might be carrying a camouflage backpack. Today, 2 newly elected Fargo City Commissioners will be sworn in. Michelle Turnberg and re-elected John Strand will be formally welcomed to the Commission meeting at today's meeting. Their 4-year terms officially started on July 1st. Today's meeting will also see the Commissioners electing a new Deputy Mayor. That meeting is set for 5 o'clock this afternoon. A West Fargo native is about to suit up with the best of baseball at this year's Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Philadelphia Phillies relief pitcher Matt Strahm was named to the National League team for the All-Star Game. The 32-year-old made his MLB debut in 2016. Before that, he pitched for West Fargo High School, graduating in 2010. It's been fun to watch his career. The Major League All-Star Game is coming up Tuesday, July 16th in Arlington, Texas. And of course, Dom will be talking about Strahm today on Hot Mic 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra on Inforum.com. Plus, Dom's going to be talking about how NDSU's pro basketball alumni continue to circle the world. Former Bison great Rocky Cruiser joins the show to talk about heading to Greece next season. Hot Mic is on from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. And remember, now is a great time to get your Inforum.com subscription. It's an all-access pass to all of these headlines, news, weather, sports, all in one place. Right now, you can get 3 months for 99 cents a month. It's a great deal. Go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check it out. Our next newscast is coming up at 11 this morning. And of course, we have you covered again this afternoon, starting at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for First News from 5 to 7. Have a great day, everyone.